The 5 tracks that we'd like to see IndyCar race that NASCAR currently races at. So IndyCar and NASCAR have
So does
similar.
it have to be a current NASCAR track?
You can do whatever you want. Now, I did ovals. I did mainly ovals, but I will honorably mention this track. I'll give mine, but I want to honorably mention the Roval because I think that, I mean, the Roval's eventually going to go
That's the
away.
one I wanted to add.
The
Yep,
the
I agree
Roval
with that.
the
I think the
Roval
Roval would be fun.
the Roval's going to go away. That's already going to happen. I expect that to be out of the NASCAR schedule before long. But they still race like IMSA there. They have other events that go on the Roval. So why not bring IndyCar in there? They could almost do a doubleheader with NASCAR that weekend if
Yeah,
they
because
wanted to and make
they
it a lot
have
of event.
ran the oval at Charlotte, and I think
That's when they killed a guy.
yeah, so they wouldn't be near as fast,
No.
being they don't have anything that stands around like they used to.
And you can modify it to make it more favorable for those type of cars too.
Yeah,
The
but
way
since
they
then they've added better catch fencing and different things.
Well, I
So
meant the actual layout of the track. They can change it
yeah,
to because they changed it for IMSA as well. So I'd like to see that. That'd be pretty
I'd
cool.
agree. There was one I wanted to change, and I couldn't remember what I wanted to pick. It was the Roval.
Yeah, and I just did ovals here, so because we were talking about them racing on ovals last week, and these are ovals I'd like to see
Yep,
them
that's what I
implement.
picked.
And there's no order I really have here. You could pick whatever you want. So I'm not even going to say number. So one of the tracks I have on here is Richmond. I think that
Okay.
would be a good race. I think that would be, and I'm doing ones they haven't raced on before. I'm not saying like Dover. I mean, I'd love to see Dover come back again for IndyCar. They
They
were
would
really
never do it with these cars.
Probably not, especially with the hybrid that you can have in some of the races that where it makes them drastically faster for a little bit. But Richmond, I think, will be a great race. I like this one, a smaller version of Dover. It might work. I like Bristol. That'd be kind of cool. They'd be pretty fast there, but I think it would work. Why not? Uh, this one is actually a really realistic track that they could definitely go to is New Hampshire.
That would be. I didn't even
Very
consider
sim,
that.
very
That's
sim,
a good pick. I
very
didn't think
sim,
about that one.
very similar. Like it'd be a way better race than NASCAR puts on.
Yeah, I would think
Um,
so.
be similar to like Milwaukee
Yeah,
or
for
St.
sure.
Louis, that type of racing. Another one, Larson did testing here at Phoenix. Simple enough, race at Phoenix. That'd be a really good race.
They used
And
to.
they did.
Yes.
Well, see, I didn't know that, so that's okay. Well, bring it back.
I'm
Now,
sure. I'm sure they did. Let's put it
and I
that
have
way.
one big track on here. I have a mile and a half. They race at Texas, so I like this one. Las Vegas.
Yeah, when they killed Dan Weldon there, that's probably why I won't go back to that one.
Yeah, well, Las Vegas would be cool. Uh, Now, if NASCAR raced at the tracks I want to quick mention, Nashville Fairgrounds, that would be a good one. But it's not technically NASCAR Cup yet and stuff, so it's all getting worked out that they all have to do. I was going to say Wilkesboro, but they have so many bumps and potholes still left over
Yeah,
that they
that would be
left
tough
there.
on them.
That because even the Cup cars were bouncing up and down. You can't do that in an Indy car. So, what are your 5 tracks you'd like to see?
So I have, and I hope they don't run here. I have Miami Homestead,
Yeah,
be
I thought about that one
a
too.
fun track, and IndyCar used to run here, Michigan.
Yep, I actually thought about that one too because they were racing in
Roger
Michigan.
Penske owns the track, whole deal. So the next one I have, neither series run here, Rockingham.
Oh, that'd be good. Well, but I think Rockingham it's traditionally a rough track though.
Yeah, well, the next one ain't
But
going
if
to get any smoother. IndyCar used to run here, no longer does. Pocono.
Yeah, that's always I like the one that was recently just removed. So like,
Yeah, Pocono went through all that and ground the track and made it smooth, and the Indy cars were fast.
yeah,
So, and the last one I have is the same one as yours. I'd like to see him come back to Phoenix. That's just a fun track with the interesting
and
shape.
especially the way they reconfigure, and they can actually at least they used to be able to change the dog leg for. I think they did change the dog leg for the IndyCar races. How it all
Oh, did they
uh,
really?
I don't know how it was changed, if they made it more narrow, whatever. I'd like to see them try to go 5, 6 wide on the starts here. That'd be pretty wild seeing that. And you can't bump. You'd see almost what we saw this last week. Um, I think that does it for this week. So drop in the comments where tracks you'd like to see IndyCar go to or return to. Ovals mainly, but like we mentioned, the Roval I think will be a pretty fun race for them to go to. So if there's tracks that we're missing that NASCAR races on, let us know. If they made Bowman Gray, I think it's probably too small for these IndyCars.
I think that's I don't know, quarter mile or something like that.
Yeah, that's tiny. But
what the hell? Throw them on dirt.
No, that would not end well.
Think of the Springfield Mile.
Yeah. All right. Well, just let us know what you guys think as well. Drop it in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share it. Follow anywhere you get your podcasts and follow anywhere you get your social medias.